Hey guys, Ryan here with Leadbase. Before I jump into the video, just wanted to add one more thing, and that's that your creative is the most important thing when you're running campaigns. If you worry too much about all the little logistical things around Facebook ads, LinkedIn ads, TikTok ads, you're gonna run into trouble. But if you just create compelling hooks and creative and ad copy, that is what is going to get you cheap leads. So in today's video, I'm gonna go over how I set up a brand page and started running leads for solar installers in Canada here. And within 24 hours, I had an entire brand set up, a Facebook page. I was running ads and I was getting leads for 69 cents. So I've got, you can see here, 26 leads for 87 cents, but that ad set, 23 leads for 69 cents, which is ridiculous. So let's jump into the video and I'll show you how I did it. Hey everyone, today I just want to go over my thought process when I go into a new market and try and generate leads, and wanted to share some successes from a new brand that we just set up for the solar panel install industry here in Canada. So I'm going to show you exactly how I set up a page and started getting leads for 87 cents, which is lower than I expected. I just wanted to show you the process. Whether you're a lead gen or a owner of a solar company or solar install company, I think these tips could really help you. Whether you're in solar or not, actually, if you're just doing lead gen, this could and will apply to what you're doing. So let's take a look at this. So when we sell leads, we usually create a brand page first, because we don't have a solar company. So we create a brand page where we generate leads from. That page, we called it Home Energy Pro. Oh, Marco's coming to say hi. Sorry, Marco. Yeah, Marco. No girls. So I just created this page really quickly, to be honest with you. Just thought of kind of a name for a brand, thought of Home Energy Pro, set up a page. I did a likes campaign on Facebook to get likes for the page. How I did that was I ran an engagement campaign. Marco wants out. Ran an engagement campaign for page likes, and then I targeted United States, did interests of solar energy, get like a huge estimated audience because everyone's kind of interested in green energy, or at least something to do with it. And then I run a kind of meme where I just ask people, do you agree, with a thumbs up? And they usually like the page. So I'm not trying to get page followers to sell to. I just want my page to look like legit. Some people might disagree with this or think it's wrong for whatever reason. I just like to get a few likes on the page, just for the sake of having them. So again, get people to click. If they click like on the ad, they like the page. That's the way I do it. So that's the page like side of things. I created this logo in Canva, by the way. I literally just used their default font, put the font over solar panel thing. There's my Facebook page that I'm going to run ads from. Okay. Then I create a lead campaign. I always like to start off with a lead form campaign, because lead forms have actually improved a lot on Facebook. They used to be terrible. Now you can actually get some good leads with lead forms. So I like to start with a lead form, and this is the way that I like to start testing. I didn't even run multiple ad sets here. I just started running ads with let's see the audience I used on this. I think it was $10 per day budget. I did Canada, 1865. I just did wide open. I didn't even try and target anyone specifically. And with an offer like this with solar, really, you're obviously trying to get homeowners. It's tough to really narrow down on homeowners, I find. So I'd rather let Facebook do the work and just find me the homeowners, because Facebook's now just going to show this to everybody. And then people who are interested in solar are going to click on my ad. Facebook's going to understand, hopefully, and usually they're pretty good at understanding, okay, homeowners are clicking on this ad. Let's show it to more homeowners. And your pixel is going to learn and your leads are going to get better. So I did wide open here. I even did advantage detailed targeting, which is their expansion targeting, which is I usually don't do, but I did it for whatever reason in this case. And I started off with, I'm actually running these specifically in the interior, so it's a bit snowier. So I wanted to think outside the box a bit and use a snowier ad and something that would catch people's attention. So I ran this ad that ended up getting 69 cent leads, which is crazy. And how I found this was I went on just a stock photo website called Deposit Photo and just grabbed something that looked a bit interesting, which to me, this was like, oh, you got to brush your panels off if it's snowing. It's been snowing recently. It'll seem pretty relevant to people. I think we had the huge storm in January in Canada and the US. So people are going to think like that it's relevant. So here's my lead ad. I just threw this up. Like I did not expect this to do this well. Honestly, I just wanted to throw something up for $10 and just see if anything hit. And apparently everything hit. The reason I did actually was because I knew there was the $5,000 grant for getting solar here. There's also a $40,000 interest-free loan that Canadians can get for going solar. So I started with a call out. Most Canadians don't know they can get solar for no upfront cost. Pretty decent hook. If it's true, because a lot of people will use that. But a lot of solar people also just focus on like, we're the best in the industry and we've been doing this for X years and all this stuff that no one cares about. Like no one cares if you're the best in the industry. No one cares if you're, like you can say whatever you want about yourself, but at the end of the day, the customer cares about what they're spending and what the offer is. So Canadians, calling out Canadians, I could even say Albertans or British Columbians here. If I was targeting a province, they can get solar for no upfront cost because a lot of solar companies will finance the solar panels with interest-free loans, especially with this government grant. There's even a $5,000 grant for Canadians that won't last long. You could literally get paid to go solar, which is potentially true because if you go solar, you can save so much off of your electricity bill that it'll actually save you money and you're going to get this grant on top of that. And then, click below to see how you can save 90% off your electricity bill. So that's just another point. If you're paying $100 a month, you could cut your electricity bill to almost zero and save a bunch. And this just goes to a form. This is a really simple form. And I use this form template with a lot of the ads that I run. It's kind of like, this is more volume. It's not a very extensive form. These leads probably aren't going to be great, but this is a starting point for me, starting at 80 cents or whatever it is. Now I know, even if I, 5x the rate of people falling out, I'm getting leads for $5. Like it's going to be good. I know my offer, as simple as it is right now, is resonating with the audience. So, I just threw an image on there, the solar panel from the ad. You can create a custom image if you want for that. So I usually have see if you qualify for, and then no upfront cost solar is my kind of hook. This is a bit of a reiteration of the ad. 90% off their electricity bills with solar without paying anything up front. That's why Home Energy Pro. So we help Canadians find the best solar providers. So we're basically recommending a solar provider that we might sell leads to and work with. And when we do work with a provider, we do make sure they're legit and that they have good reviews. We're not just going to recommend people to some like ridiculous company that won't help them or rip them off or something like that. So people can come to Home Energy Pro or insert whatever brand it is, lead gen brand here, to get a recommendation. The questions below, just make sure we don't waste your time. Sound fair? Questions in this case are just email, first name, last name, phone number, province, postcode. So I was asking province and postcode here. At least then I can see the kind of general area they're in and refer them to somebody. And then we have our privacy policy is straightforward. I didn't even do anything on the thank you page. A lot of times I'll send them to a website or I'll get them to book an appointment here. If I'm doing some sort of appointment funnel, you can be like, one more step, book your appointment below. Yeah, this is just a good way to see if a campaign is going to work. And obviously, again, this offer is working. The next step of this would be putting text verification. I could say you're going to get a text to your phone, and then this description would say, please text yes back to that number to verify your identity. And then I could verify my lead form leads to make sure they're legit, because 25% of people that fill out stuff don't put the real information in. We want to make sure that the people filling out the lead form aren't going to waste our time. We're not going to call some random person who tells us to F off. So that would be the next step with the lead form to increase in quality, is to actually have text verification, which I have other videos that I'll make on that and that we've done on Leadbase. You can actually use Leadbase to verify in that way. And then you can actually message your leads after they become a lead and nurture them with Leadbase as well. In terms of questions, you could add, I would actually probably, I would add street address to this for my next test, because if someone's giving me their address, they're pretty serious about solar. There's a good chance they are, at least, because I'm going to actually do this right now because I want to see if that works. And again, even if it 10x's my lead costs, I'm paying $6.90 leads on this thing. So to get their street address and then be able to sell those leads for, probably anywhere from $50 to $100, that's pretty decent. And no one's using this $5,000 offer thing right now. So I'm going to go get some clients. This is, like I said, this is a new one. We just set this page up and I'm just testing out, but wanted to share that with you. And after these leads are generated, they go into Leadbase. We're going to nurture them from there. We have a bunch of follow-up stuff set up with them to make sure they get connected with one of our clients. Let's actually quickly take a look at the KPIs here before I jump off this. So, no, it's not even that. So performance and clicks. Yeah, 33-cent clicks, 2.78% click-through rate. If I'm at $2.01, I'm very happy usually. So I'm getting 33-cent clicks on this ad. So 11% all. So people are clicking to read. So good sign there. Again, what I do is I duplicate this. I turn on dynamic creative and I pump in 5 different pieces of copy. I'd pump in a bunch of different creatives like images and videos. And then I'd start to really play with this $5,000 grant idea to get more leads. So that is the tutorial of the day, guys. We'll see you in the next one.